Good morning, everyone. I wanted to show you a few movements just to get the circulation going, the heart pumping a bit, get some energy levels up, get your muscles loosened off, ready for the day. So first of all, just sit cross-legged on the floor, however is comfortable for you. You can sit on a cushion if you prefer. This is Simba, my cat. And first of all, we're going to do some neck movements. So just look over your left shoulder, drop your head down, and look over your right shoulder. So we're just doing some semicircles and just feel a nice stretch in your neck. Over one shoulder, dropping down, circling up to the other side. Maybe do about 5 on each side. Just to relieve some tension out of your neck. Back to center, do some shoulder rolls. So we'll go back to start with. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, really try and get that full range of movement, all the way up to your ears, all the way drop down as far as you can. Let your elbows really go down towards your waist. Great, and forward. Bring them forward, full range, so all the way forward, all the way back, up to your ears, elbows down as far as you can towards your waist. That's great. Okay, the first movement we're going to do is a hip mobilization. It's called Sufi Grind. So get cross-legged. You can experiment with sitting on a cushion if you prefer. This helps to tip your pelvis forward and helps you feel more comfortable sitting cross-legged on the floor. So I'll start off like this, and we're just going to have your hands on your knees and just move around. So chest over your feet, then leaning over to your left, rocking back, over to your right, and back to the front. So you'll feel your chest is closing when you're at the back and opening while you're at the front. So if you can try and coordinate this with your breath, you would breathe in when your chest is open at the front and out when your chest is closed at the back. Now let's go the other way. In as you come around the front, out as you circle around the back. In and out, and just connecting with your breath like this, bringing your breath in with your movement. I just find it so grounding. It really helps to connect me back with my body. It's a nice mindfulness practice. It stops me thinking about all the things that I've got to get through today. Just gives me a moment of peace and calm. Okay, I'm actually going to take the cushion out because I find it more stable to sit on the floor. But at this point, uncross your leg, well, cross your legs the other way to which you've been sitting. And now we're just going to do a few circles again with your legs in this opposite direction. So leaning forward and breathing in, circling back and breathing out. Just allow your body to flow any way that it wants to loosen off some tension. Get yourself feeling a nice stretch in your back and your shoulders, as well as really coming over your hips and round each hip in turn over the front and back the other way. Simba's playing with something he's found on the floor, if you can hear weird scratchy noises. That's great. Now over onto your hands and knees. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knee. We're going to do some cat-cow. So drop your head, arch your back to the sky, tuck your pelvis under. Feel a nice stretch in your spine and your shoulders. And now the other way, drop your belly, looking up, opening your chest and sticking your hips in the sky. So breathe out as you drop your head and arch your back. Breathe in as you look up to the sky and drop your belly to the floor. You can go as fast as or as slow as you like in time with your breath, but the slower you do this, the more of a stretch you'll get and the calmer you'll feel because you'll be breathing slower as well. That's lovely. I think we've Done that about 8 or 9 times now. And we're going to go from here into thread the needle. So lift your left hand up to the sky, looking up at your left hand, palm facing out, and then thread your left hand through your right arm. Try and bring your shoulder as close to the floor as you can. Breathe in as you reach up, and breathe out as you thread your arm through. Inhale, stretching up. Exhale as you come down to the floor. In and out. And one more time. Stretch up as hard as you can and thread right through. Drop down onto your shoulder. Lovely. Now switch hands. Reach your right hand up into the sky and breathe out as you thread through under your left hand. If you can't drop your shoulder all the way to the floor, that's absolutely fine. Just go with your own range of movement. Do whatever feels natural and comfortable, and sync your breath as much as you can as well. So breathing out as you come down, breathing in as you stretch up, and last one, through and under. And now from here, allow your body to drop forward into Sphinx. Soften your elbows slightly so you haven't got them locked out like this. That puts quite a bit of pressure on your elbow joint. If you soften your elbows, you'll be able to sink your hips a little bit closer to the ground. You should feel a nice stretch in your lower back here. I love this one, and it's a lovely stretch across your abdominal muscles, which support your spine. So just hold here for a few moments. Now you're going to lift yourself back up into tabletop, hands and knees, and drop back into child pose. Breathe in as you come back over into Sphinx. And breathe out as you come back down into child pose. Breathe in into Sphinx. Chest open. And breathe out. As you drop down into this nice grounding child pose, forehead on the floor. Inhale in Sphinx. Exhale as you come back down into child pose, and just hold here for a minute. So you can have your hands in front of you to give your top of your back and your shoulders a little bit of an extension, or you can have them behind you like this. Or you could even have them between your legs if you wanted to sort of get really tucked in. You can have your head on your hands if that's more comfortable. So just experiment with what works for you, and just take a moment just to think about how you've taken this time to move, connect with your body, connect with your breath, build up some energy for the day ahead. And come back up into a seated position. That's lovely. Hand on your heart, left hand on your belly, and just close your eyes. Take a big breath in for me. And a big sigh out. May these practices heal and strengthen your body and mind. May these practices heal and strengthen your body and mind. Thanks everyone. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.